Kamusta bookmates? It's Angelo from Hot Tropiks. Last week we talked about how we became a publishing company. This week I'm going to talk about how we sell books. So if you guys don't know, Hot Tropiks, we import, publish, and distribute books from the Philippines with a focus on comic books and graphic novels and children's lit. When we first started, we were basically importing and distributing books. So we were buying them from the Philippines, shipping them over here, and then selling them. And the majority of our sales pretty much were coming from our website. I would say about 60 to 70% depending on the month, and the rest are coming from live events. Actually, what started out this year is we had just started selling to institutions like schools and libraries. We don't sell so much on Amazon, and we sell a few on Facebook, and I think I sold one thing on TikTok. We'll give you kind of the breakdowns on how all of those things work. What I'm really hoping to learn about coming into this next year. Oh, today is Christmas, by the way. I just left our Christmas party a little bit early. Told them I had to take a dump so I could record this video. But yeah, so what I'm hoping to learn this year, doing book distribution either through KDP, which is Amazon Kindle, or through Ingram, Simon & Schuster, or Penguin. I'm hoping now that we are publishing books that we figure out some sort of situation for a wider distribution. All right, let me go through each of our sales channels right now. Our main selling channel is our Shopify page, and that pretty much around 60 to 70% depending on the month. That paired with Klaviyo and paid ads is what's really driving the majority of our sales, and I really like that experience of going through our Shopify because we own the relationship with the customers. When the customer buys directly from us, they're able to talk to us. I'm able to talk to them. If there's any problems, I'm able to reach out to them. It's just basically a better overall, more human feeling platform than say dealing with like Amazon. Like it's so much easier to like follow up. If there's any customer support required, or if there's any issue with the orders, if they messed up on an order, they can message us. If we mess up on an order, we can make it right away without having to deal with a third party. Basically with Amazon, the customer experience really sucks on both sides. Amazon has a built-in customer base, but the problem with that is that like it's Amazon's customer. Amazon is basically just kind of the middleman selling your stuff to them. But if there's any issues with it, like right now I'm dealing with an Amazon return. It's such a pain in the butt. There's nobody to talk to from Amazon. I don't know how to reach out to the customer directly, and I'm pretty sure if the customer was able to reach out to us, we could easily solve it. The only reason why we even list products on Amazon, it's kind of more of a marketing tool. Like I sell stuff on Amazon, but I sell it there more expensive than what I would sell it on our Shopify page. I'm hoping that someone just sees it, and if they really want the product, they'll go research the product and find our website. I don't do FBA, I always do FBM. I don't want Amazon holding any merchandise, but that might have to change soon now that we're publishing. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Basically, I haven't figured out Amazon. If you guys know how to do Amazon, please holler at me because I would love to figure out, but right now it just seems like more headache than what it's worth. Another channel that we sell through is through Meta, which is our Facebook and our Instagram, which is okay, but if I'm running Facebook ads, I really don't run the ad for the sale to happen on Facebook. I pretty much make sure the sale always happens on our website. Once in a while somebody will buy through IG and Meta. It's not too bad of a customer experience, like it's still your customer, but I prefer to have them check out on our cart on our website versus checking out on the Facebook or IG app. I mean, the main goal is always to have direct relationship with the customer and try to make it happen on your website. So if anything, just in case anything ever happens, Amazon decides to change their rules, Facebook or Instagram decides to change their rules, it's so much easier dealing with customers when you can contact them directly. Another channel that we've been selling through is through TikTok. We haven't sold much through TikTok. I've sold a few items on TikTok. I don't even know if I've gotten paid there. Basically, TikTok's user experience on the seller side, it sucks. It's horrible. I hate dealing with it. I don't like it. I think I'm going to try a new strategy this year where I'm only going to list books that we publish or books or things that we manufacture here. I don't want to deal with returns and all this stuff with TikTok. I'll let you know, but right now TikTok hasn't been that easy of a channel for us to deal with, but I've heard of a lot of people having a lot of success with it. A new channel that opened up to us this year is our institutions, which is like the schools, like the universities, the libraries, and that opened up to us because of live events. I don't know if email marketing is a different channel, but my mix of Shopify, paid ads through Meta, and organic social media, and Klaviyo, that's kind of been my mix right there. That's like doing around 60 to 70% of my sales. But sometimes when we have these really big events, something like San Diego Comic-Con, since it's such a concentrated amount of people there that are interested in comics, like that leads to huge sales for us. Like the book fairs are really good. I like book fairs. We did one in Las Vegas, which was amazing. I'm hoping to do more book fairs this year. Oh, sneak peek, shout out to Cuento Comics. We are going to be sharing a booth with them at the LA Times Festival of Books in April, so be on the lookout for that. We'll also be dropping a new new book for that, Tales for a Rainy Season by Wincy Ong. Doing the events that are more focused on books do generally better for us than doing events that are like culturally focused, because sometimes the cultural focus is a mixed bag. When I do cultural events, say like FPAC or something, people are there for either for food, they're not really there to buy books, you know, or they're there for the concerts. It's also a lot of competition for the attention span, I guess. There's a lot going on. But then again, some of these events are like home runs. Like every time we do, shout out to Manila Sound, you know, we get lots of love and support from Manila Sound. And a big shout out to Field Market. Field Market was huge for us. I guess the main takeaway that I want you to look at is, if you are selling books, try to look at things that are adjacent to you, like Mess Comics. Like I think Mess Comics has a really good thing. So Mess Comics is about this girl. She's basically in the sewers fighting like monsters. But you know where they sell a lot of Mess Comics? It's at the plumbing conventions or at the sewer conventions. My friend, like, he also does a comic book called Octopolis. You know, I told him like, hey man, there's a marine biology event. Try hitting that one up. But I really do think like if you do have a book, you don't have to go to the obvious like book fairs or things, but try to go to whatever is like an adjacent audience to your book, you know? So like, depending on what your book's about, you know, you might be able to find something cool. Like even what I did notice is like why I do like doing events. Like every time after an event, our sales always goes up. Just think of the live events as marketing opportunities also. That might kind of help you look at it in a different way. There are limitations to doing live events. Like it's not very scalable. Or at least I haven't figured it out. I don't know how to be at multiple events at one time. And it's very taxing on your time and your effort. There's a lot of time and effort put into events. So this year I'm trying to scale back and try to see if I could only do 1 to 2 events a month and still keep our revenue growing. One thing that's really helped me out was learning how to do bundles on our website. Man, yeah, that was a game changer for us. So I'll let you know more about how that's turning out. Right? So with the limits of trying to be everything at once, it's kind of hard. So 2 new things that we are trying for 2026. We're opening a physical location, which is going to be at Kubo and Long Beach sometime in February. That will be a constant place where we can always have foot traffic. And then I'm also starting to explore the possibilities of doing wider distribution. Like I said, with Amazon Kindle, maybe with Simon & Schuster, maybe with Ingram. I still don't know what volume you need to be for the books to get picked up by a major distributor like that, or even if you want to get picked up by a major distributor like that. Some of the people I know, like Ablaze Publishing, they were with Diamond Distribution and they had all their inventory in stock with Diamond. That inventory in stock, like say like the Tresses and the 14s, that's all like stuck in the warehouses right now of Diamond while they're going through their bankruptcy. And basically like Ablaze can't get them out, and it's kind of been like kind of scary. So that's one thing where I'm just like, what's it gonna take for me to figure out like my own distribution networks? But then again, there's all these things where there's like accounting, accounts payable, following up and catching checks, or dealing with all the different retailers sending your books out. I don't know. That's what I'm going to be working on. So those are the 2 things I'm working on in 2026: is our physical location and figuring out distribution, either through a third-party distributor or distributing it ourselves. So I mean, I'm just hoping right now that you know, with Hot Tropiks, as long as we could do a direct-to-consumer, like where we're selling directly to our customers and directly to stores, that we do enough volume where it'll be kind of like No Limit or Cash Money in the South, where they were selling out of the trunks of their cars, and the Universals and the major label distribution came to them with licensing deals, you know. But I figure as long as we build the buzz, we just keep on continuing delivering good books and finding the best stories in the Philippines and bringing them here, I feel like that's the main mission. And as long as we stay true to that mission, I think we're gonna be okay. I think we just gotta do well and not rely on third parties for our success. Like I want to be able to sell and be independent, you know, so that we control our own fate. Anyways, that's it from my experience of selling books right now in the US. Hopefully that helped you guys out. If you guys want to know more, drop me a message. I don't know who's watching these videos, but I'm hoping that it helps somebody. So keep it locked on Hot Tropiks for more Filipino pop culture and books news. Peace!